Hello, everyone, and welcome to Almost Real, an honest talk between two friends, where Josh and Camila are gonna talk about life and some other exciting things.
You sound so sure about what we're doing today, Camilla.
Oh, yeah, I'm so sure. I've prepared this episode myself.
Oh, good. Good. Very, very
So,
good.
how have you been, Josh?
Oh, Camilla, let me tell you something. I had a dream last night, and I know when most people say, "Oh, I had a dream," it's boring. It's a boring dream. So I'm gonna skip to the chase because it caused me to have a little bit of an existential crisis. I had a dream that I was dying, and I was going to die within 24 hours, and I was getting all my like sort of affairs in order and like talking to people and dealing with all of that. And I woke up incredibly sad and maybe cried a little bit about the idea of dying because it's something that is scary and I don't like it. Yeah, that's kind of what happened last night. That was just a dream I had, and I'm still like hanging on to it, and I'm not sure quite how to process my feelings. I'm like deeply scared to die. Like, I don't know if it's just like a being in your 30s thing, or if it's just being a post-pandemic thing, or if it's just a being a human thing. But like, oh man, every day is like a small little existential crisis. And now apparently it's leaking into my subconscious, which is less fun than I want it to be. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have any answers. I don't know what I'm going to do, but deeply terrified to die. And what also is super weird though, because I woke up all scared and worried about it. In the dream, I was so calm. I was like, well, it's gonna happen, and like, there's nothing I can do to stop it. So, what's the point of being stressed and worried about it? But here I am. I'm stressed and worried about it. I don't know. I just don't know.
Well, if I tell you,
Hard stuff.
please don't worry. We both know it's not gonna work. It never works.
Yes, right?
I mean, I'm really sorry to hear that you're struggling. I mean, it always happens to all of us. We have a lot of thoughts, disturbing thoughts, and they're different for us all. And you never really know what to do about them, to be fair. I mean, sometimes it's just good
Well,
to...
thank you for the advice.
I mean, there is no. I mean, that's the point of what I'm trying to say is that
You sound so like non-committal. And yeah, so it was just, my mind was racing with like, well, if I do die tomorrow, like what's gonna happen? And there's a small part of me. I'm not proud. Like, it's not like a good part. There was a small part of me that was like, what if I am being prophetic? What if I go to sleep again and then I won't wake up? What if this is like some sort of subconscious, like my body or my brain telling me like
the truth?
Yeah, you gotta get your stuff together, man. Because like in the dream, it was because I ate a bunch of cucumbers. Like, it was like, once you finish these cucumbers, you're gonna die in 24 hours. And I ate all the cucumbers. They were good. They were fine. Cucumbers. And then I was also sick or something. I don't know. It was a lot of stuff happening. It's a dream. Dreams don't make sense. Waking up and being, kind of thrown into this crisis, which isn't a crisis. It's not a big deal. It is what it is. But yeah, so that's been my, and then I got a haircut. So it's been a good day. I'm gonna flip the board around. I'm gonna throw up the old basketball alley-oop style to Camilla. Camilla, tell me about your happy and amazing week.
It was fine.
And just the pause. The pause is so telling.
I'm very confused with birds now, because in my understanding, birds.
All right.
I'll explain. I'll explain myself.
You go explain what's confusing about birds.
Yesterday in the evening, when it was very dark, I went out to throw away some trash. And I opened the door, and there was a bird tweeting. Tweet, tweet, like, a lot. And I'm like, why? You're supposed to be sleeping. It's dark. No? Do I not know? Birds? I was like,
I am
bird?
not
You gotta
an
stop.
ornithologist. What's the word for it? I'm going to make sure I get it right. I'm not a bird scientist, Camilla. I'm looking it up though, so I can
You're
get
not.
the actual
Me
correct.
neither. I'm not a bird scientist either. But that was confusing. When was it?
Ornithologist. That's the word.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not an I'm not an ornithologist.
Yeah.
I'm not an ornithologist. I do think birds, like I'm a birds' rights sort of activist in a kind of way, and I do believe birds also have the right to the night.
Should we move to our today's topics?
Yeah, sure. Let's move on. Let's stop talking about birds and death and move on to life.
Yeah, amazing topics that we had and established right at the beginning to increase the energy of the podcast. So today,
not a hint of sarcasm, not a hint of anything similar to that.
No. I'm all serious, man. You just gotta that's what you got. No idea what was it supposed to represent.
Amen to that. You just gotta fart. You gotta fart your pants. Potentially shit your pants.
No, please don't.
Season 2, episode 2.
Yay! Anyway, so today I am going to offer Josh 5 categories for blind ranking. I even have a notebook here where I have written them down, not to forget. So, Josh doesn't know Josh doesn't know the categories that I have, and she will. And he will.
Do you want to try again? Do you want to take it again? I can edit most of this out. Like, we can fix it in post. Do you want to try again?
Yeah. Yes, please. Anyway, so Josh right now is going to blind rank 5 categories that I'm going to name. The first category, YouTube channels. So the first category is YouTube channels. What's the rank?
That's got to be low, like 4. I'm gonna put it at a 4 because I imagine you'll have something worse. But I don't even know what channels you would have there, or if I would have seen them. I feel like it would be a lot of like, I've never seen it. I don't know, 3. So yeah, let's put it at a solid 4. I don't think we watch the same YouTube, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
If that's the thing that's bothering you, no. All the YouTube channels that I've listed here are the ones that you watch. So don't worry about that.
Well, now I want to know. I'll stick with 4, but I want to know what YouTube channels, how did you know what YouTube channels I watch? Were you watching my watch history?
Oh my god. How could you do this to me? Okay, category number 2. Games.
No, but, okay, move on. Games?
Games.
Games. I'll put that at 3. I don't know what you mean by games. Do you mean video games? Do you mean board games? Do you mean like the Olympic games? It's not very specific. I'm going to put it at a 3 because I'm not sure if I'll have enough to talk about
the first 2.
The first one, video games? The first 2?
Video game and board games? Video and board games, yeah.
I don't know. I feel like those should be separate categories. I'll stick with it as a 3. I'll stick with it as 3.
All right. Kids songs.
Kids songs. I'm gonna put it as a 2.
Interesting.
Kids songs are a 2.
Josh.
It's been a while since I was a kid. Not gonna lie.
I know.
Are we talking? And the thing is, are we talking modern kids songs? Are we talking Baby Sharks, or are we talking like Ring Around the Rosies? I don't know. Both kind of apocalyptic, and they're also in their lyrics. So,
okay, number 4, Canadian popular things.
Oh, it's number 1.
Oh,
Let me
Brilliant.
blindly rank popular Canadian things? Of course. Of course. Also, I'm very curious as to what you think are popular Canadian things. It's going to be like being slow, being cold, being wrong about. What are we wrong about? Nothing ever.
I don't know.
We're
I
a
don't
really
know.
good country. All right, so that means my fifth
Yeah.
one is my least favorite category is.
Actors and actresses.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I really don't have a lot of opinions on actors and actresses. I think this has gone incredibly well for me. I don't want to say I'm the best at blind ranking, but it sure feels like it right now.
Yeah, you feel very confident with your choices, even though
I feel very confident in my choices. I think everything is right. So it was number 1 was Canadian
popular things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Popular Canadian things. Number 1 is popular Canadian things. Number 2 is children's songs.
Kids songs, yeah.
Kids songs, yeah. 3 was
Video and board games.
Video/board games. Yeah, okay, I can see. Okay, I would probably switch 2 and 3 if I had like an actual choice in things. And then 4 was YouTube channels, and 5 was actors and actresses. Yeah, perfect. Great. Awesome. Yeah, no, I feel great about my choices, both in life and right now. So yeah, and you want me to blindly
Good for
rank
you, Josh.
the blindly rank categories? Thank you.
Well done. Well done. Cheers
people
for
need to
Josh.
say that to me. Yeah, I agree.
Yay.
Big sip of tea.
All right. So, shall we dive deeper into popular Canadian
Yes.
things?
What are popular Canadian things? Tell me what's popular in Canada, Camilla. I'm very excited.
Tell me more. All right. Number 1. Well,
what's popular in Canada?
It's an obvious one.
Okay.
Maple syrup.
Okay. So I like maple syrup, but I don't love maple syrup.
It's good.
And is maple syrup on too many things? Yes. Is it in too many things? I'm more okay if it's in things, less okay on things. Great on pancakes. It's a classic. I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna give it a 2. Maple syrup is a 2.
Oh my god, I'm deeply offended. I feel like a maple syrup now.
You're just gonna drink it from the bottle?
You do this
maple
to
syrup
me?
is great on and in things, but it's not necessarily great on its own. Though to be fair, I've never done that tradition in Eastern Canada and like Quebec and further east, where they, and I guess probably Ontario as well, where you take the boiling maple syrup that's just been rendered down and you pour it over snow, and then you take a stick and you twirl it in and you make like a little candy stick from snow and maple syrup. I've never done that. I would like to try that at some point because it looks really cool, but I haven't done that. I come from the warmest part of Canada where we get snow once a year, maybe twice if we've been good. So yeah, but yeah, 2, solid 2, because it's good on things, but you don't really do maple syrup on its own. You don't do a maple syrup on its own. You never like just drink it on its own.
All right, the next one is probably
okay,
a little bit out of the picture here, but still, ice hockey. Well, Canada is very popular for this.
Canada is very popular for this. And
you're very good at this.
I'm not personally. I can't.
You're not.
That's a fun fact
Canadian
about me.
Team, the Canadian team is pretty good.
The Canadian team,
I've even watched Canada on playing hockey. Canadian team playing hockey. And I bought a cap, which had Canada, and I was cheering up for Canadian team just to add some pros for me,
excitement
in front of Canadian people.
So I like going to hockey games, but I'm not like a big sports guy. I don't follow sports. I'm not like super invested. I come from the Vancouver area, so of course the Canucks are like the home team, but they're always kind of bad, so I don't really like win ever. So yeah, it's never been like a huge part of my life. Yeah, I'm gonna give it like a 4. What is it, 4? Hockey's a 4 for me.
All right.
Yeah, it's
The
fine.
next one is beaver.
Now, Camilla, what
All right,
exactly are we
beaver.
talking about when we're talking about
What it said?
Canadian beaver?
What it's what what it said on Google? Beaver
Hmm.
tails. Beaver
Oh,
tails.
beaver
Or
tails. Oh, the sweet
yeah.
treat. But I mean, beaver can also be a sweet treat. Anyway, uh, we're going back to
Oh
our
no.
roots. But when we were much more adult focused. So what do I want to say? I wanted to say beaver tails are good. It is fried dough with cinnamon sugar on it. It's essentially it's like a Canadian churro.
Hmm.
A 3. I'll give it a 3. I don't think it's the best thing. I'm worried now that you're going to have nothing better than maple syrup at this point.
Might
Like,
be because
I'm just a little bit scared.
the last two things I don't know what they are, but well, I mean, so the
Okay.
fourth thing is Caesar cocktail. What's that?
Oh, 5. Gross. I hate it. I hate a Caesar.
What's
Oh,
that?
it's so disgusting.
What's that?
It's a Caesar is the Canadian version of a Bloody Mary. So it's clamato, I believe, not tomato. Oh no, it's tomato juice, not clamato. It's one of the two. I hate them both. I don't like them. I think they're gross. I wouldn't. Let me look up. Let me look it up really quick. So I
Sure.
am not giving out incorrect information.
Of
Caesar
course.
drink recipe. Yeah, classic Canadian Caesar. Classic Canadian Caesar. 5 minutes. Lime wedge, celery salt, ice cubes, vodka, Worcestershire sauce, hot sauce, Tabasco, tomato, and clam juice. Clamato. Yeah. So I believe a Bloody Mary is just tomato. And
Yeah.
there's also so we add it's gross. Let me list off those ingredients again so that you can fully understand how disgusting this drink is. It's 1 lime wedge. It's a garnish. It's fine. 1 tablespoon of celery salt, or as needed. And that's to salt the rim, Camilla. That's to salt the rim. Ice cubes as needed, of course. Whatever. Ice is fine. Vodka, fine. Ounce of vodka. A dash of Worcestershire. Again, it's impossible to say. That sauce that's impossible to say. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire
It's great,
sauce.
but not in a cocktail. It's great, but not in a cocktail.
Right? A dash of hot pepper sauce, like Tabasco, usually Tabasco, dash of Tabasco, and then clamato, which is clam juice and tomato juice mixed together, and then you also garnish it with a celery stick. It's disgusting. Truly, I'm not a huge fan of tomato juice to begin with. Why do you
I'm
need
very confused
clam
with
juice?
the lime wedge.
Why do you need?
No, I'm very confused with the lime wedge now.
It's for
because
garnish.
You have a celery stick.
It's a garnish.
But you
You
have
put
a
it on
celery
top.
stick. You have a celery
yes,
stick.
The thing is, and sometimes people put olives. I will send you a quick. I think there's a bar in Vancouver. They used to do these crazy Caesar cocktail, crazy Vancouver. Very, very good. Come on. Yeah, $99 Caesar. Let me send you a picture of this. This is Notch 8 at the Fairmont Hotel in Vancouver. I'm just gonna copy. I'm gonna send it to you in Telegram.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you, Telegram, for sponsoring this episode. There. So it's a $99 Caesar, and it's got I don't even know, hamburgers and onion rings and pepper.
It's like pepper food, right?
And pepperoni sticks. Yeah, it says. Yeah,
It's like a
2
dinner.
barbecue pork sliders, 2 prime rib stuffed Yorkshire puddings, 2 fried chicken skewers. Like it's just so that's like the garnishing of a Caesar, I think, has become its own almost like meme. Or it was for a bit. I don't know if they still do it. But back in the day, yeah, no, but I just can't do a Caesar. I just can't do it. I can't do a Caesar 5. Gross, disgusting. Would not recommend. Also wouldn't recommend a Bloody Mary either.
Does it drink a Bloody Mary? I'm not a fan of tomato sauce. Neither of vodka, actually. I mean, I don't mind vodka in cocktails, but I'm not a fan of
first of all,
tomato
I don't
sauce.
think you're a fan of tomato juice. You like tomato sauce.
Oh, yeah, right. Well,
I feel like you like a pasta. I feel like you like
I do like
a...
I do love tomato sauce, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, you like a borscht. You like a, you know, yeah.
Do I like borscht? Yeah, I do like borscht.
Yeah,
I do like pasta. I like pizza. I do not like tomato juice. Yeah.
No, disgusting.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's my number 1 favorite Canadian popular thing?
Bannock. Also, I have no idea what that is.
Oh, Bannock is great.
It's your
Bannock is great.
That's good. What's that? It's
a little bit
bun,
of a kind of. It's fried bread again. So the history of Bannock is kind of deeply sad. So I was always raised to believe that it was that it was a First Nations food staple, right? It's something that the First Nations people would make, and it's true, they did. But it was actually introduced by Scottish or European colonialists, colonial settlers coming into the country, and they would often, the First Nations would be on reservations and not given enough food and stuff, or they would be given severely limited things to make food with. So bannock became sort of a staple because it was all they had. Anyway, it's delicious. I might cut out that whole thing because it's not. But maybe for some historical context, it's a colonial thing that's brought over. A lot of Canadians think it is just a First Nations food. But traditionally it was brought over and it became sort of a First Nations food out of necessity because of the way we were treating them, us colonizers. Not great, but delicious. Again, it's just fried bread. You can put different things inside it if you want, but you don't have to. And it's super easy to make, and you fry it. You can fry it in oil, or what you can also do, which is usually if you go camping or something, just put it on a stick and you just cook it over the fire. It's great. Super easy to make, super delicious. I'm a big fan of bannock. I think this has been a successful list as well. I feel very confident about my answers. Bannock, maple syrup, beaver tails. That's a good top 3. I'd say that's a top 3. I think that's in the right order as well. And then we are going into hockey and Caesars. Gross. Yes. Yeah. Caesar should be a 10. It should be so far down the list. It's not even on it. It's so gross. I have thoughts and feelings about a Caesar. It's disgusting. When you come and visit Canada, Camilla, I will get you a Caesar. I will buy you a Caesar.
Please don't.
You have to experience it now. Tim Hortons double. These sort of things, Timbits, all this sort of stuff. You have to experience because it's so uniquely Canadian.
I almost don't drink now, Josh. Can you imagine how drunk I'm going to be after all that? No, seriously, I almost quit drinking. Yeah, Well, okay, my daughter's on you.
You would be with one drink. That's fine. I'll look after your daughter. I'll be like, this is mommy at her worst. She's had a sip of a Caesar. I'm not going to force you to drink the whole thing. I'm just going to force you to try one. You gotta have Mr. Beast, right? It's the biggest channel.
Nope.
Camilla, this is not a good start. This is a bad start. I watch some specific stuff. Linus Tech Tips.
I wanted to put that, but I didn't. No.
You didn't. It's Canadian. It's from Burnaby, right? Vancouver area. It's just down the road. Oh God. Who else is there? I've been watching a lot of Caleb Hammer. Nope. Okay. Who are big YouTubers? Coco Melon?
Seriously, man. Are you subscribed to
What do you
Coco
mean
Melon?
seriously?
No,
man?
you're not.
But I'm just saying, like,
actually,
what
hate
are
Coco
people
Melon.
gonna know? What am I gonna know? And what are you gonna know?
Yeah, I gave you a hint that it's something that you watch. Well, I suppose.
I've listed 2 things that I've watched. You didn't have them there. What else do I watch on YouTube? Almost Real, an honest talk between 2 friends.
Do you
No,
really
you don't
watch
even have
us
that
there?
on the list.
No, you don't. No, I don't have that.
No,
on
I
the
do
list.
the editing.
Of course I know.
I watch us. I watch us in my ears.
You must
I
hate
don't
us
even know,
already,
Camilla.
I guess. You spent so much time with us.
Sometimes. What do you have for YouTube channels that I watch?
Well, you're
That I
subscribed
watch?
to them. You're
That
subscribed
I'm
to them.
subscribed to? Oh,
Don't go to
Kevin
your subscription
Kevin.
list.
I'm going to my subscriptions thing.
No,
Kevin.
no.
No,
Call me
not
Kevin.
on there. Okay,
Call me Kevin. Yes.
call me
yes,
Kevin.
it is here.
Call me
Call
Kevin.
me Kevin. But don't
Yes,
go
it's
to your
there. Call me
subscription
Kevin.
list. Yes, don't go to
I'm
your
not going to my
subscription list.
subscription list. I just opened up a new tab, but I didn't type anything in.
Don't open your subscription list.
So, okay, Call Me Kevin. I like Call Me Kevin. He is very funny. I haven't watched him in a while, though. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of the things I'm subscribed to, I do not watch. God. So Caleb Hammer should be on there. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to him.
Yeah, I think he was, but I didn't put him in.
Okay. Have you seen any of the things that I've watched? Did you look at these creators and you went, I don't know what that is?
One of the channels that is here in the list, I've seen it, yeah.
Okay. But it's not Kevin. It's not Call Me Kevin.
It's just one. It's not Kevin, no.
Okay. YouTube's a big place.
I know.
What else am I subscribed to? Joe Cat?
Yes.
Am I subscribed to Joe Cat? Yeah, okay.
You are.
Okay, good. Cool, guessing. There's also probably some other D&D stuff there. What else D&D wise am I subscribed to? Oh, Matthew Colville? Matthew Colville MCDM? No. Okay. Matt Colville. God, what are my interests? What? I don't even know. You're killing me here, Camilla. I don't even know what I watch on YouTube. Mostly I let the algorithm decide for me. I'm just the laziest person. I have no loyalty support for anyone. Yeah, I'm gonna get a couple more guesses, and then I'm just gonna have to tell you because we're gonna be here for hours.
All right.
Who else? Who else is there? Oh, Owen Wilson. No, I don't. It's not right. Like Owen Wilson.
No.
All right. No, that's not Owen Wilson. That's what's his name? All right. Owen Wilson is wow.
Yeah, it's more like that. He's more like this.
Oh my god. Wow.
It is
What else
D&D
am I subscribed
related.
to?
One of the channels. It's a bit less popular.
Is it XP to level 3?
No. It starts with D.
ND. D?
No, it's not D&D. It starts with
Dungeon,
D, ends with
Dungeon
N.
Dudes? Is it?
No.
What is it?
It's Dimension 20.
Dimension 20 does not end with an N.
Yeah. Well,
Dimension 20 does not end with an N. But that's not an N, Camilla. That ends with a Y.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Dimension 20.
I mean, they have 20.
Yes.
They have 20 as a number on them. I mean, so yeah.
Yes,
Anyway,
I don't watch it. I don't watch them on YouTube. I have a Dropout subscription. I watch them on Dropout, which I highly would recommend. It is a great subscription, great service. Would recommend. Fantastic. Also, watch us, I guess, but also fantastic. Big shout out
fantastic.
to Dropout for great content for a cheap price. Honestly, like $5 US a month or something ridiculous, and the amount of stuff you get, incredible. Not just Dimension 20, but also like Game Changer and Make Some Noise and all this other stuff. Yeah. Total Forgiveness is great. Yes. Okay. All right. Just tell me the other ones. You have your hand up like you want to ask me a question. I have two more?
Two more, yeah.
Two more.
The one
So yes, I
starts
do
with
have two more. Okay.
yeah. I mean, the one starts with fall.
Fall?
Fall. Like, oh, that was my dramatic fall.
Yeah, but I have
like when you
fall.
Off.
Fall of?
Fall off.
I have no idea. What is this?
It's Fall of
Are you
Civilizations.
checking my subscription?
I just double checked if Fall of Civilizations. If I've written it correctly.
Oh, Fall of Civilizations. Yes, I have listened to some of that. Fascinating. Long. Fascinating, though. Very interesting stuff. Yes. Been a long time. Again, I don't keep up with a lot of my subscriptions. This is like a very like almost this feels more personal than a lot of like the personal questions and stuff we talked about. You telling people like what I watch on YouTube, like this feels like deeply personal to me. I don't know why I feel so like vulnerable and open right now for people to be like, "Oh, he watches this. He watches this."
Like,
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm okay with it. If I wasn't, I would have stopped. But it's so like weird how vulnerable I feel right now. I know I'm like one of the, but it's like oh, but that's stuff that I like on my own. I don't really share that with anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I don't participate in any communities.
There was the last one.
The last one. Oh my god, I don't even know.
If you want, if you want, I can say you how it's going to be in Russian, and you will have to translate this.
Okay, is it Moscow Improv Club?
No.
I don't think I subscribe to them anymore.
You are.
Okay, say it to me. You are. Okay, well, there I am. Okay, tell me it in Russian, and I'll do my best. I'm not going to know these words, am I?
It is Маленький муравей.
Okay, well, I know one is little muravei.
Small
things.
We don't have we don't have proper like translation. Different translations for small little.
Cool, thanks. Between small and little. I see. I thought you meant for muravei.
Yeah. I meant in Russian. To be more precise, which word I meant.
Small C's? I'm thinking More. Muravei?
Muravei, yeah. It's an insect.
Muravei.
A type of an insect. I would not learn this word.
Small bug. Is it small bug?
Ant.
Oh, what's the
small
musician?
Ant.
Oh, small ant. I'm thinking, what's the guy who does? It's driving me crazy. Yes, Small Ant, also Canadian. Subscribe to a lot of Canadians. Just showing. I'm thinking of Bug Hunter. That's who I'm thinking of. Bug Hunter. I don't know if I am subscribed. Wow,
I don't think you're
subscribed to quite a lot.
Yes, I was actually surprised when I opened the list. Thanks everyone for listening, for watching. Remember to subscribe, listen, enjoy, have fun, never take things too seriously, and remember to have fun.
Yes, thank you everyone. We'll see you again next week. Until then, as we always say, keep classy, don't get sassy. No, we'll try something new every week from now on. That's a new thing.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.